Did you notice? Here's all the figs. Dudley Farm. Hey, did you notice the expression and tone of voice? That was probably realistic for all that work they used to have to do by hand. So many figs.
I'm surprised. I can make that come by my throat.
Now, what's that person doing over there?
How would you call it a turkey?
Wow, look at all these spiders.
I know.
Yep, that turkey. He has the run of the place. He's the only one? The only male?
Yeah.
That's another grape arbor.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these.
And all these fences.
There's another fig tree. Big one.
So the pecan trees are back there, I think. Or maybe they're by the horses. I forget. It says on that map.
Yeah, there's behind them.
Another fig.
One thing for sure. I can call animals very well, right?
See how they built these fences? They had to nail the nails and then flatten them down so they wouldn't come out with... What kind of wood do you think this is?
Oh. My guess is
Cypress?
Could be.
pretty hard.
Arbors. Then they have their chickens running around fertilizing everything. Right?
Mm-hmm. There's something growing in here and they're composting it with orange peels.
Hmm. Peach tree. Does it say peaches or what these are? Another fig. Another peach. Horse pasture. Oh, there's a horse. Here. There's a horse. And here's something. Hello. More figs. This? This? Does it say these other ones are peaches? Look in the map.
Don't tell you. It only tells you the pecan tree.
Lamb.
Nail shut.
Oh.
Lock.
Where's the store?
Right here.
What's that water noise?
Somebody's taking a bath in the rain barrel.
Are you watering something?
Pardon me?
Are you trying to water something?
No, I don't have anything right here to water actually. I'm just emptying it for the next rain.
Oh. Are all these fruit-bearing trees peaches?
Yes. We have peaches, pears, figs, grapes, bananas, oranges, apples in her day.
What kind of apples?
I don't know. She just said they had apples up until the 30s when they got froze out. Pecan, walnut, and hickory nut. All of the gray trees you see all the way around the homestead are pecan trees. The shagbark. Black walnut's the black bark there on the other side of the stable. And this was their huge hickory tree that her dad planted.
That was a hickory.
Yeah, they're very similar.
I thought those were pecans.
Yeah, different bark.
That's black walnut.
Okay.
So,
And these are pecans right here, right?
yes, yeah, all the way around the homestead you'll see them.
So did they, I mean, I guess they harvested all these figs, and
Well,
you
of
probably
course,
do now?
everything. Oh yeah, we have, the pecans will come in about September, October. You can pick on shares. In other words, you pick and split half with us. Same with the figs, they'll be due in June. We have grapes in the fall. Same with the garden. You can pick out there and give us donations for the vegetables. We have eggs for sale.
And how often do you do
How
the
much is all the
sugar?
eggs for?
Pardon me?
How much for the
It's
eggs?
$2 a dozen.
How often do you do the sugar cane grinding?
The sugar cane is harvested in November, just after the first frost. And we do cane grindings November through the 1st of December. Our big event is the first Saturday in December that celebrates her birthday.
Oh,
And so that's when you can come in and actually view it. We're actually making the syrup. We have our grits and cornmeal for sale, pecan pies for sale then, and sweet potatoes.
that's the biggest event, December 1st?
And then in January, sometimes it's January or February, you'll have to look at the event schedule. We have our plow days when we have 7 or 8 teams come out and turn our crop field over all at once with draft horses and mules.
How can you tell when the sugar cane's ready?
How can you tell? You go by the size of the stalk, and really as it gets big, and it'll get about 10 feet tall. I mean, you know, it's a fall. It's in the fall.
Where is the sugar cane?
It's out in the field.
Oh, that way?
The big field. It's about that high now.
All right. So this is the work.
Store.
This is the store. This is the shed.
This is the store.
Okay, look, eggs, 10 cents a dozen.
You said $2.
Right there in the sign. Oh, there's some eggs. So this was a store for, in a mail room.
Looks like
Yep, and what's that, miss? What's that thing?
What?
grinder, I think.
Coffee grinder?
Some kind of grinder.
Maybe a coffee grinder?
The post office was here. The pharmacy was here.
Huh. Yeah, I wonder if they had an herbal garden.
Aspergum.
Peppermint candy.
Yep, there's a wood stove.
Distemper remedy.
I wish it was still a store, right?
Uh-huh.
Borax.
Salt bacon. That's what, in the land, remember, they ate a lot of salt bacon. And lard. You see any lard?
A leaf on finger.
20 mule team borax.
Did you get the leaf on finger?
And there's their little entertainment. Checkers. Flour, maybe.
Leaf on finger.
Dried beans, shoes.
Mr. Nipper, March 3rd, 1881. Coffee, flour, bitter turpentine,
Tonic.
pill, pint of whiskey. This whole bill was $1.05.
What year?
1881. Mr. Thomas Jones on credit.
Nails, shoes,
Sack of sweet
sweet
taters. Dill, maybe. Sill, I don't know. Bacon powder, ribbon, can of
Where'd you
meat,
see that?
can of lard. Yeah, $9 bill. Slab of bacon. Castor oil, bacon powder, a pound of pecans, a deer hide, cow hide.
credit.
Oh, he sold
Oh,
them.
he traded.
Yeah, he gave him a deer hide and a cow hide.
$2. What about the first one? Pound of
Kathy
packet,
Murphy.
cloth, ribbon, thread, 5 cents, 5 cents.
Traded eggs and seed.
Go to the next one.
That was, we already did.
Oh, there's only 4.
And that's it.
1901, 1902, rent, $4. Wood, dollar. Soap, baking soda, starch. Coffee, liver, regulator. Winter Smith's tonic, flour, sugar, rice, stockings, baking powder, paper pens, school books, stamps.
Fourth and second reader.
Tomatoes, bread.
One soup bone.
Oh no, a bow and arrow.
Baking powder.
High explosives.
High explosive, dangerous. Oh no, run.
Dynamite.
Cloth, there's the cloth.
Making clothes.
Red.
Actually, it's probably to make
Needles.
drapes, because didn't they take their drapes and make clothes? I think it's like the drapes.
Oh, there's the thread cutter. What do you think, Sammy?
Pretty good. Look what
Dual sled, what's that for? Just moving stuff?
Yeah.
When they didn't have wheels?
I don't know if it's necessarily without wheels. I don't know.
I started all of them.
This is a homemade wagon. What's this? Meat grinder?
Stable. This is a corn crib.
The corn crib? So they made cornmeal maybe? Out of that? Coffee. Coffee it says.
First barn is the milking.
This says coffee on the side.
Says what?
Coffee. Coffee grinder.
According to this map, right here is the corn crib, then the stables, and then the milking area.
See if we see any milking equipment in this milking house one.
I want to get in the corn crib, see what's in there.
Milking equipment here, milking equipment here, milking equipment here.
That's storage for plows now.
Oh, that's where they milk. There's the milk bucket. Maybe.
And the milking stool.
I don't know. There's the house. So the house faced the backyard. Look at all that rainwater, that potential. Well, this is the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Kitchen is separate. Oh, we can't go in.
You can look in on the back, other side.
Hi.
Hi.
Have any questions?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay.
Right now, I can think of.
Oh, wow. So what's that broom made out of? Corn husk?
Yes.
What were the other brooms in the store made out of?
I'd have to look at them and see.
Oh.
Some of them are probably
Just-
some sort of palmetto. And then some of them I think are just regular
Yeah, they look kind of regular, but I thought, wow,
brooms.
that's interesting.
It's the foundation for the water tower. And they should have written that in here.
This
Look
was
for
a
the
water
foundation.
tower?
That's
No,
those
before
4
that.
pads
Oh,
held up the water
There was a
tower.
cotton house here.
wow. Wow, so they stored water. How did they get it up in there? Do you know?
How do you think they got it up in there?
A windmill?
Pump.
Well, they didn't. That windmill up there, up at the Visitor Center, was donated later. That was not part of this. But they would use windmills
They did use windmills to get the water up
to
there?
get the water up there. It was easy to get it down once it was up.
Yeah.
And was this something?
This was a cotton house.
Oh. Let's see, there's a
Of course, they
leftover.
wanted to get the rocks out of the fields,
Mm.
so they used them as much as they could for foundations.
And you have 3 layers on?
No,
Oh. Last time I was here, someone was telling me about wearing the 3 layers to act like a radiator for cooling purposes.
I don't think it keeps you very cool.
They were
I'm
saying
a
if you
volunteer.
if you have 3 layers on, you sweat under the first layer, but then between the second and the third, air flows and it cools.
I'm still miserably hot.
Do you have 3 layers on though?
No, but if I've had those 3 layers on,
Oh.
I'm miserably hot. So I don't do that.
All right.
I don't do that. I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
But, and I don't know if the Rangers always have the 3 layers on or not. They look pretty hot. So please sign the guest book. Are y'all local?
No.
Well, Indian River County.
Okay, okay.
Um,
Well, this is one of the state parks that was scheduled to perhaps close, and it's not closing at this point. So we're trying to keep accurate records of how many
Really?
visitors come.
They want to close it
Oh, they wanted to close 19 state parks. Y'all didn't hear about that?
No.
this year?
Oh yeah, this year.
And
You
what would
didn't
they
hear
do
about
with
this?
it if they closed it?
Well, that would have been determined after it was closed.
I mean, would they have possibly torn it all apart?
Oh no, they won't tear it
They
all
would sell it?
apart. No, they wouldn't sell it. It would be probably maintained by one ranger. But it's impossible for one ranger to keep up with everything.
Yeah, this place.
Because right now, they probably have close to 100 volunteers who come to do things.
Well, we will definitely
Volunteers.
sign that guest
So
book.
sign the guest book and watch the video. Because
Okay.
the video, I tell
Keeps
people it's
count.
either a good way to see it to begin with or to see it at the end because it will answer
Yeah,
questions
definitely, we'll
that
watch
you
it.
had as you were going through. And Myrtle was the youngest of the 12 children.
Okay, so there were 12 kids.
There were 8 girls and 4 boys. They prepared food. Mrs. Dudley and the older girls, or she had a couple of black ladies who helped her cook, prepared foods also for farm hands. So I can't imagine how much
Oh.
time.
And who
took-
visited the store? People.
And anybody. The store to begin with, let me show you. The store when they first erected it was on the other side of this big cedar tree here. Because that little trail, did you come this way or
We
come
came
through the
from
woods?
that way.
Okay. Well, when you step off the sidewalk over there, that's the original road running from Newberry to Gainesville. It's 12 miles from here into Gainesville.
Oh.
So anybody who was, on the road, it was a community store. They also had the post office for about 3 years.
I'm messing with it.
Just dirty? Is it just dirty? Slimy or something? Okay. But anybody who wanted to come to the community store, they did a lot of bartering.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
we saw that. We were looking at the paper. So that's what I was wondering. Where was the next nearest store?
I'm not sure where
Oh.
the next nearest store was.
Or how many
Probably
people-
Newberry.
Okay.
Probably Newberry would have been the next nearest store. this
Can
way.
we go inside that house?
Oh, sure. You
All
can
right.
tour the house.
We'll
Yeah,
go in
sure.
there.
You get to, I can walk through inside
Okay, yeah.
the house if you want to hear it.
Yes, please.
Let's check out the kitchen first from the backside.
What kind of tree is this?
Well, this really isn't a tree. It's a wisteria, and it's just on an
Oh,
arbor.
it's not an edible.
Well, no, it's not a tree. It's a vine. This is the two-room kitchen. There are two reasons why kitchens were usually a separate room. Do you know what they are?
Heat.
Heat, and the other one was fire. If you have a kitchen fire and the kitchen burns, you don't lose your whole house. You could make do with cooking over an open.
I guess that must have been common then.
It was very common.
Wow.
It was very common to have fires. So they had this.
Did you get that toy?
There were so many of them, they ate in 3 shifts. The men and the farm hands ate first. And then the children ate, and the women and the cooks were the last ones to eat every day. There's a door on this side if you want to take a closer look.
Oh, another rain barrel. How many? I guess they just had.
Well, they collected rainwater
the rock.
as much as they could, because the only way to get the water out of the ground was those hand pumps. And then this big well here is 56 feet deep.
Okay.
And then there's
The cistern? Or no, that
No,
one.
no,
All right,
there-
that one.
Yeah, the one that's boxed in is 56 feet deep. It was dug by the sons of slaves.
Oh.
It's lined with native lime rock
Hmm.
from top to bottom.
And
So I'm
very
sure it was
easy.
a big chore just to get everything out, and then to get the rocks down.
Mhm.
I can't imagine.
How about the cistern? What are the dimensions?
I'm not sure what the
Oh.
dimensions are. I think it holds like 60 gallons or something, but
Do you know, or do you know what that material is? The screen's made out of?
it looks like copper screening.
Yeah.
And you probably could get that at any hardware store.
That's pretty cool to have a weighted ring. Okay, let me just get a view. All right, so everything was an outdoor sink that they'd bring water to.
They washed dishes inside because when it was cold and rainy, you wouldn't want to be doing dishes out here.
But it was still just water brought to a basin type thing.
Water brought to a basin.
Hmm.
And today we worry so about germs.
Mm.
And I sometimes think about they were probably had more resistance to things than we do today. So they're thinking that we have to wash everything with hot water, and
Wow, look at that stove. That was the one that was
that
here?
was not their
Oh,
stove.
okay.
They somehow had let the stove go, but they somebody donated that stove.
Hmm.
So what grade are you in? Third. Did you go on field trips over where you live?
What?
You go on field trips where you live? Where do you go?
Well, like next week, they're going to medieval times, but really they should come here, right?
Well, that's what I'm getting at.
We're about 4 hours south.
Yeah, I know where you are.
I'm gonna ask.
We have a lot of local school groups that come.
I
But I
well.
was just trying to figure out if there was something in your area similar to this.
Oh well. Supposedly there's a Heathcote Botanical Gardens has a pioneer house, which I haven't visited yet, in Fort Pierce, that I have to try to visit.
And Fort Pierce has a lot of history to it.
We went to their museum where they
Yeah.
had, they had a lot.
Yeah.
But nothing like
Yeah,
this.
This house they started it in 1880. It took them probably 5 years. Because to begin with, it was just a single story, and as they kept having babies, they needed more sleeping space. So they added the two-story part to it.
What kind of wood is this?
All of the lumber was cut from longleaf pines that they grew on the farm.
Even the fences are made from that?
Oh, yeah, it's a very hard wood.
Longleaf pine?
Once it's cured.
Because a lot of books talk about cypress all the time, like A Land Remembered.
Yeah, but it depends upon where you were as to what was available. There are places that the cypress is much more available than the longleaf pine, but the longleaf pine and the wiregrass
Do you think
were
this is
plentiful here.
more enduring
Oh, it's much more enduring.
than
Much more
cypress?
enduring. Well, that's why they used it here, was because it was going to endure.
Mm-hmm.
There were 2 sawmills in the area. People tend to forget that all of these little places had to have a sawmill to cut the lumber. The roof is new because during the 50s, the Dudleys took the back porch and converted it into a modern kitchen and bathroom. So then when the state park took it over, after Myrtle donated, they had to pull off the kitchen It's on another piece of the property now. And they had to rebuild the porch here, so. I like to tell people that the porch here and the porch on the kitchen were probably working porches,
Oh,
where people would sit and shell the beans.
and this was a bathtub
Potatoes, that's the bathtub
for adults too?
for everybody. It was on the porch sometimes in the winter it would have been in the kitchen. They did not bathe daily. They bathed in order of age. So the baby was the last one, the younger children were the last ones to bathe. So that's where the expression, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater comes from, because it was pretty dirty by the time the last person took a bath.
You'd think they'd have the baby go first, right? I mean, I thought that's what you meant for age.
No, they started with the oldest first.
They have wine boards with narrow boards.
Probably 20 years before Mrs. Dudley moved down here.
Oh my goodness.
He would go back and forth every year.
During the winter or?
No, just different times during the year.
Well, that's all.
Really a baby in this house?
There were 12 babies in this house.
Another root cellar, right?
Looking.
From the view of the porch.
So the wind
Oh,
doesn't
look.
come in.
The flower pit.
Oh, no, but that building.
That's the flower pit.
Oh, that's like the garden shed. Interesting way to pot plants and dirt in those buckets. Here's the sugarcane field. Cane fields and corn. This is their sugarcane. I wonder how long it takes to grow sugarcane. Because these look really young.
They are really young.
They're going to harvest in December. Looking pretty sparse. Very, very dark brown and very, very rich mud. Good soil up here. Field or wheat, we don't know. For horses,
kinda
maybe.
grain. It's some kind of grain.
Yep, right. I have to ask. It is a grain. When I lived in Montana, I was going to grow hay for the horses that I had. And I bought a sickle and I toured a wheat factory to see how they made it. Yeah, something. Oats, maybe?
What could that be?
Some kind of,
Grain.
might be oats.
Did you know that?
Uh-uh.
So I also put on for
12
reason.
kids. A lot of times people had kids to be their labor force. You know that, Sammy?
what?
They had lots of babies because they knew they'd grow up and they could do all the work for the family.
I can easily pump water, right?
Tobacco growing house.
I could go do that maybe.
Yeah, you can do the water pumping thing.
One of these.
Well, it wasn't this. It was for the horse to cart me around. What's this? But they sell the wagon wheels. They're pretty expensive, really. Almost $100 each or something. What are those, grain grinders?
Looks like it.
I like those big wash tub tin buckets. Like those that they use for planting.
One of those hooks up to the tractor like we saw at the flywheelers. The big belt.
Oh. To make electricity or energy. Sammy, you want to try this water pump? This one has a drain hole. That's draining into something. $360 acres.
61. In a letter home he shared.
We heard the Yankee guns yesterday morning. They were on the St. Johns River. They discharged their guns in the morning. This is a desolate looking country. There are but few people living down here.
There's another worm. I was looking for eggs. There's a lot of eggs in here, but they're always hard to see when I'm looking for them. But they look egg-shaped and they're kind of a cream.
Right there.
There's one.
Right there too,
Here's
right?
one right here.
Right here.
This one's hatching.
Hatching?
Yeah, I see a little thread coming out of it.
Oh yeah. Wow.
But there are quite a lot of eggs in it. Out under the trees that I just have them on plastic with ground cover over them. So that's how I have a lot of them. But these beds, a guy built them in here for me not long ago.
Oh,
And,
so you don't do this? Or sometimes you put the dirt
well,
in?
not if I can help it. It's a lot of work. But when I sell it to the stores in the bags, I have to sift out more worms and pieces. So
So this
that's
is
a lot
just
of work.
sitting on concrete?
Yeah.
Could you pick that up just to see? I'm really interested in this. Wow. So
There's a mass of them
what
right
do you
there.
feed them? Like the food scraps?
No, I was feeding them produce, but I was having trouble because the seeds kept germinating no matter what I did to them. So I don't feed them any produce stuff now because otherwise the compost will, you put it out and you'll have a whole yard full of seeds.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Stuff.
But what do you start out with dirt?
That's peat. I often use manure, horse manure, which is mostly sawdust, and mix it with cow manure. But these two beds are just peat.
And then so you just start out with peat and then the worms change it
Yeah, they make it into
into
castings.
the compost. So it's just peat and worms.
That's about it.
And you don't even feed them?
I feed them sometimes some worm feed that FRM makes, but they don't need it. But you can feed it to them.
You know that place in Apopka? Have you ever heard of that one? They make the worm bins.
There's a whole bunch. I'm not sure which one's in a.
There's supposed to be a commercial-sized V shape for worm tea and stuff like that. Apopka, it's called worm. I forget. They always are at garden shows and stuff.
Yeah, well, there's several of them that go to all the shows, but I don't know them really very well. I recognize their names sometimes, but
So that's just for sifting. That's not for worm tea.
no, I don't bother making it. If you want to make worm tea, you can, but it's just a lot of work.
Put them in water.
I mean, you can just, if you're doing it right there.
Is it because you noticed the soil was really bad and in need of...
Well, I used to be a farmer.
Oh, really?
And I know from long ago that there was issues with using commercial fertilizer. So I kept reading about the worm castings and
Plenty of organic fertilizer
yeah.
there.
Is that your worm stuff
Yeah.
in smaller quantity?
Yeah, that's what I sell to the stores.
Oh.
And it costs a lot more that way. By the time you get through getting it all bagged, and they have to add their profit.
I know, and that can't go very far either.
No. Well, I sell it in 30-pound bags also, but they carry, the stores will carry the little bags because people will usually try it that way, and then before they'll buy a bigger bag.
Yeah, I heard there's a new thing at Walmart called worm I don't know, they were on the Weather Channel. Did you happen to see that worm?
Well, there was a worm tea that was being sold by a
Worm
company
tea.
that
In like
was
gallon
recycling,
containers? Yeah.
And then there was a big discussion about whether that was really a good thing, because the worm tea supposedly being stored for so long, the anaerobes could take over and you would have a very unhealthy or useless tea. I don't know. It should, supposedly teas, whether you make it from manure or castings, is supposed to be aerated to keep the anaerobes from growing in it. And I don't know. I think, but anyway, that was the claim, that his worm tea really wasn't any good. I don't know if that was true or not.
May 25th or 26th. And this is after a week of hard, heavy rain, probably 10 inches or more. Yeah, what are you noticing?
That these are coming to an end.
The squash?
You know, maybe a couple more weeks and it looks like they'll be done to me.
And that's all that we've got right here?
No.
Oh.
We got brand new crop that's looking good. Not as much as we have here, but
Peppers are looking good.
the peppers are looking
Oh,
good.
from the
and
rain
rest
probably.
Of the new crop is looking good.
So picking
There's
some
a,
of these today.
yeah, little zucchini there.
Yeah. Yeah, a few, not many though.
Yeah, like I say, I think a couple more weeks. Now, I might be wrong because
There's some pretty flowers, but I don't know.
Yeah,
The way
right.
the plant looks, I don't know if they're going to make it or not.
How about the corn? Have you been helping with harvesting that?
I saw some large ones, but I don't know. I don't want to touch them.
Oh.
I don't know about corn.
Well, I can tell you what he told me about the corn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, the size you can recognize, and then it's when the tassels coming out of it are
Right.
completely dried out and dead.
Oh, okay.
Like probably this one.
Oh, okay.
Because when they're like that still,
yeah, they're growing.
yeah, that's growing the
Okay.
kernels. Each
Well,
one
that's
is a
big
kernel.
help.
So it's just when they're like that. That's
Uh-huh.
that one should be good.
And he said they have to be real hard.
When you touch them in the middle?
Yeah.
What do you
If
think
they're-
of this one?
If they're soft, they're not ready yet.
So dead tassels and hard.
Right. That's too soft yet.
All right, let's feel soft.
Yeah, let's feel soft and let's
Yep.
feel hard. Find us a
Feel
sample.
soft. So we know what soft is.
He'll be back on Sunday. No weeds anyway. Well, some, but that's what the squash was supposed to be doing, was keeping the weeds down.
Well, with the rains, you know, it's just gonna.
I don't know. I think that's too soft yet.
So,
That's close, but it's not.
There, and the other thing was, there was a big one. Sorry, there was a big one. No, it didn't, and it had the vine of the
look at
thing
this.
wrapped around it.
And also, if you see these, and like, I don't know, there's not much left, but if you walking through, you know, just pour it onto there and that
okay.
pollinates it.
Yeah, because I was going like this and one down there, and stuff was coming off it.
Yeah, so don't just shake it though, because they're not exactly that close together. Actually take it and throw it on
Okay,
there.
Well, that was the only one I tried, and it happened to have stuff come out. Now none of these do.
Yeah, like sometimes they do, but that makes,
This was closed.
okay, let's see.
These,
Yeah.
here you can tell the difference between this one and this one. See the difference? And this one?
Yes. Gotta have that touch.
But it's
Well, he said it's not,
So the
it's
juices
not,
are still flowing in
the
it.
tassel has to be completely dried up though.
yeah, for sure the
And,
tassel.
Black, almost black. Or black.
Have you been picking any today?
That's soft.
No,
Okay.
I just been taking.
Paul's also helping, so. But actually, you know what we should do? One that you say isn't quite ready, we should open it up and see what not quite ready looks like on the inside even. Like almost ready, but so we can know what, you know, I think that would help.
I think it might be.
All these weeds have on the sides. guess I can't cut in here. Any butternut squash or spaghetti squash, have you noticed, been harvested yet?
No, I haven't.
Okay,
Almost ready.
Susan,
Yeah.
how about this one over here?
What we're gonna do is we're gonna pick one, even if we're saying it's almost ready, so we can look at the inside.
Well, this one's got the darn stuff around it. It feels hard to me, but how the hell do you get it out of there?
Oh, look at that, without breaking the bean plant.
Yeah.
Good question. We might have to save that for the master. Because that's true, we don't
But
want
that one felt hard, didn't it?
Yeah, kinda. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It does. Is it dead? Yeah. No, it's not dead though. It's still
No,
it's
still
still
yeah.
wet on the tassels.
Yeah, I marked
Here's
one.
here's one.
That's almost done or done?
I think it's done.
Let me see. All right, that
Feels
does
ready?
feel hard.
One there.
Okay, go ahead and we want to look at it.
Yes. So let's see how you break it off.
Twist it.
I think you
Just
go
pull
down this way with it.
Just push it down.
You do break it. Okay.
All right, let's open it up. Examine it. Self-pollinating, like I was just showing you, made
Right.
a big difference compared to on their side. They didn't do that. They just let the wind, and there was lots of gaps in the kernels.
Oh, they're by.
that
Oh,
is
those
pretty.
are nice.
That's a done one.
Oh, I like that.
Have you tasted them yet?
No.
Oh, have
I
you?
didn't feel
Break it in half, and each of you have half. Have you had it,
yeah,
Dennis?
it's hard.
Yeah, break it in half. Just eat it raw.
Really?
It's so delicious. Yeah, just eat it raw. Don't even ruin it by cooking it.
Cool.
Isn't that good?
Very sweet.
It is. These are the sweet, luscious corns, these thinner ones, and then down there is the Silver Queen. Have any of those been ready yet?
Oh my God.
I didn't go.
Oh
I didn't
my.
check those.
Isn't
You're
that
right.
good?
You don't even have to cook.
Don't
it.
even cook it.
Mm-mm. Mmm.
It's tender too.
Yeah.
Crunchy and good. Mmm. Okay. Lunch. Mmm. Excellent.
Definitely.
I want more.
Did you see the movie King Corn? Oh, you
Well,
should.
with you.
Oh, did you see
The
it?
first time.
And
at
where
the
where they
church.
tasted it, and then they're like, yuck. After they grew it all, because they said this isn't even food, and the
Not
cows
good.
won't even eat it if given a choice.
That is excellent.
So these are the peppers, huh? Doing good, and this is eggplant
Yeah,
here.
there's a lot of peppers on them too.
Wow, they did.
They're
definitely-
coming.
The rain is definitely helping.
Oh. Yeah, the eggplants.
Yeah,
But I see flowers,
Yep.
but no little.
right. They look like they need. I'm sure Lolly's on top of it, but spraying for.
Yeah, bugs. We see little holes
keeping that.
in them.
I wonder.
This is
Yeah, we should have a lot of corn too.
big one here.
Yeah. So if you see one that we're not sure of, let's pick it and see what
Well,
is.
I think that's very close.
Here's
Got
one. This one. See, this is still wet. See these tassels?
Okay.
We really need them to be.
How about
He
try
said
that one,
almost
Susan?
black.
Try that one.
And that one, I think
I
the
think
tassels.
it's very close to.
But the tassels are definitely still. Look at them. They're
No, then.
yeah, that's not dried out. Dried out means
All right, dry that one.
fried. Yeah. But yeah, what's gonna happen with the ones where the beans are
Yeah.
like that?
Tangled around it.
See, and when you see a diseased one,
Oh.
we should get rid of those too.
Yeah, it outgrew the.
Well, I
husk.
don't know what's happening, of something eating it or whatever, but
Oh, that's true. Could
there's a bug.
There's a bug.
Yeah, what kind of bug is that? A little black one.
Oh yeah. Not good.
Save them for the cow bucket or?
Well, I guess so. I want to find out what that bug is because these need to be sprayed. The hotter it gets, the more bugs that are going to try to get inside like that.
Yeah,
And but yeah, it's definitely a fun crop. So those are ready. Then you're harvesting.
Yeah. I got another box of those that are hanging already. I didn't really know how big they were going to get, but I figured if the flower would fall off the end of it, then they were ready.
Right. Good, right, Carol?
Mm-hmm.
Little bug.
He flew away.
What are those?
No, he's right here.
Yeah, but
Oh,
what
that
is
little
Bad
black
guys,
one?
too. The green one's right here.
these green ones
Oh,
bad?
As we speak.
Yep, those are the stink bugs, and
They're not good?
definitely they're not good. They are vegetarians. squish them. Step on them and squish them
Well,
if
let me
you
get my
don't want
gloves
to.
on.
Yeah, we need to spray because obviously this is here. So
Is that a bad guy?
yeah, definitely that's a bad guy. So I'll go talk to them.
On our first walk, so.
I'll go find a little spaghetti squash, almost getting ready. Here's the okra. And beets. Looks like something. More beetles. 2 mating potato beetles. It's the backyard garden. Zinnia's looking good, but everything else pretty much almost finished. Beans still not producing yet. There is a caterpillar. See if I can get it. There it is. Let's see. Yep. Caterpillars in the corn. And some black bugs. Teeny weeny. Earworms maybe. Ear, we have it in our ears, and
It's in
the
pine cones. It's in.
yeah, and the gestation, even in the womb, there's a
Wow. But
Is
it
it
has
really?
to do with a numerical, mathematical pattern in the spiral. Oh, I see.
Isn't
Yeah.
it kind of related to pie or not really? I don't know. But yeah, see, the sunflowers are ready. We usually last time we're taking them out before that because of the bugs that were attracted to them. But
And
we
boy,
kind of
rats
didn't have
like them,
time.
fruit and nut
forgot.
rats.
But just, you could just Google Fibonacci number.
Nachi, how do you spell that? Oh,
F-I-B.
Hey, no.
A-N-A-C-C-I-E.
oh.
I don't know. It'll probably
And it was
help.
in some crop
Fib a
circles
what?
too, right?
I don't know.
It was in the crop circles too.
With mineral oil.
Right, and pyrethrum, that one Victory Garden video.
But it don't do no good to spray around. I mean, if that worm is in there, I mean, you have to go grab that ear, stuff the thing right in the silk, and you know what I mean?
But
It's
I'm not
pretty
sure,
tedious.
once it's already down in the corn, I'm not sure it worked. I think you
Well, you
do
gotta-
it right
But
in the
this would
beginning
have
when it's just starting, because what you're doing is you're killing the egg. You got to do it right at the
Not if you're-
crucial
no,
stage.
not if you're
This
if
one
you're
was
putting mineral
obvious
oil.
corn, though.
Yeah.
This was all sticking out.
Yeah, it was peeled back already,
Yeah.
and like
Well, that might have been with somebody got curious and was looking to see if it was ready or something. I don't know.
It was kind of weird.
No, we had a couple like that on our,
Yeah,
our
it was
section
kind
too.
of weird.
Well, with some of this early stuff this luscious that we planted at first, that didn't.
So you can see
not very
definitely
It
was
didn't
in
come up
there.
real well. It
He
just the silver
definitely,
queen's a lot more.
yeah,
brilliant.
hardy and thicker,
Well,
right?
especially like mine across the street over there looks beautiful.
I know.
It didn't
I
all
didn't
come
realize
up.
that was a different kind. I was like, wow, look
Yeah.
at this.
Oh, different kind of corn?
It's,
Yeah.
Well, it's
But-
like
but
the
our
silver
luscious
queen
over
at the
here
end.
is terrible. You know, I mean,
Is
we're
it-
getting all these.
Tastes good,
Oh, they're
but
yeah,
I mean, the
Don't
bugs
look
are
good.
attacking
scrawny
it.
little ugly ears, and you know, there was a few decent ones.
But
in
we
there.
didn't have a real heavy stand of it, and apparently you got to have a heavy stand, otherwise you miss a lot of the pollination.
Oh.
See, every silk is an ear of corn,
Is a
Is a
kernel.
kernel.
and if it does, each one
Kernel.
of these don't get pollinated, only if so whatever those silks got pollinated, the rest of them didn't. That's the reason why they're undeveloped. I didn't know that, Robert.
So that's under development? That's not bug eating it?
No,
No.
that's under development. That didn't get pollinated.
It's just because you got sort of a spotty stand of corn, you know.
It's not a
even-
thick stand. You need a thick,
And even
so
at that
the pollination really truly pollinates
And
everything.
your outer rows may always be a little bit like that, you know. But that's the idea. That's why you always plant corn in blocks, you know. You can't have one here and one there. It just don't work.
Yeah.
But this first little bit that's planted here is the luscious, and then going beyond that is all silver queen. So you should have some decent stuff coming. if you can keep the worms off.
Well, this corn, I mean, because he did do hand pollinating. I've
Yeah,
seen most of them are full.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
really
just
didn't seem
our
to
side
have a
is
big problem.
they're terrible, you know, because we didn't hand pollinate anything.
Well, yeah, they're too small to even worry about.
Yeah, but we have, like, Scott planted these little trays that we took to the Cub Scout Mega Show with the Indian theme. We had a village going on, and because they were in the trays, and we didn't do anything much with the soil, he just, whatever he used, they only came up, you know, about this high, but, and so they have their little ears on them, you know, and then Sammy planted like 3 seeds in our old garden I had, which is, you know, nothing been done to that soil in years. And they came up, they're this high, and they've got teeny little ears. So everything, you can see how soil totally changes the height of the corn.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And the
Corn's fussy stuff.
tininess of it. Or
I don't completely understand it.
so that was interesting, even just
I
to
know
see.
one thing, it doesn't like to get wet, especially
Oh,
when it's
really?
little. Oh no, wet's a bad thing. Like you notice up there at the far end, you know, this where it comes off of the far, you know, you got the big blue pipe that feeds all the drip tape, and it kind of goes downhill, and there's kind of a little low spot.
Right.
And
So there's
by the
water
time the rest
now.
of the garden gets watered, that can be kind of wetty in there.
They don't
And
want that.
that's where all the little corn's kind of runty looking in there.
Oh, because he was saying it doesn't mind the sun, but it needs a lot of water.
Well, at some point, but
Yeah.
not early on. Yeah, you drive past any cornfield, there's always a low corner. You're like, you know, you get up, you ever notice how the low, it's always kind of stunty looking down in there. It's like across the street, when it was real super dry, that stuff over there really did the best. And I waited until, like in this real heat of the day, when it's windy and hot, and you just die of
Then you
thirst
went
out
water.
there, and I just start seeing the leaves starting to crinkle a little bit. And that's when I'd finally give them water. But I mean, I was like waiting and waiting and waiting. I was like, are these things ever going to look thirsty? And then finally, yeah, a little bit, and I, you know, cracked the irrigation on. But I'm having a whole lot better luck. Just, you know, of course, I couldn't do anything.
The soil's got to
about
be
this
better
rain.
there too, don't you think? Than this last row.
Down towards this end of it. Yeah, it is. In fact, I think that whole bed is pretty sandy. It's weird. The soil kind of changes around over
Well,
there.
plus
a little
because
bit.
of the chickens being over there.
Well, that might have had something to do with it. There's a little nitrogen in there too, but yeah, it's just a sandier bed. I think it drains better over there. You know.
How's the strawberries looking after this rain?
Well, I'm not sure right now how they are. A couple days ago, I mean,
Do they like it?
I don't see any in those.
Well, they're still.
They might not have been affected that bad because of the plastic.
Yeah, it's and they're at the sandy end. You know, this end of the garden's a lighter soil. So I don't think it's the rain bothering them too much. I think the heat, they're just slowing down on producing. But there's still a few strawberries there to find. I mean, they're getting a little sparse. You know, you gotta hunt them. But
What's that?
the strawberries.
Yeah.
Did anyone bike out here over the weekend?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh
It wasn't. I don't know, what was the weather like? Did it rain?
yeah. It's on and off like this.
Saturday was decent. Sunday, I think, was decent too, wasn't it? Or did it rain?
No rain.
No, Saturday it poured all day.
Yeah.
Saturday it poured all day.
Even in the morning?
Sunday was better.
Yeah, Sunday was better.
But although Saturday morning we had a ton of people come out on bike. No.
Oh really? Like how many?
It was overcast all day and rained off and on all day. That's right. Saturday?
How many people do you think came? Like 30?
I'd say more like 20.
That's good. That's
Yeah,
way
we
better
had
than I
electric,
thought.
electric Porsche show up.
Really?
We built an electric
Wow.
Porsche, turned a Porsche into an electric car.
Wow.
And we had a little Volkswagen Bug running all on biodiesel.
What'd you have out here Saturday?
They had an article in the paper this week. I forget what it was called. Free produce for going green or something.
Oh, I didn't see that.
If you could ride out here without using gas
Right.
or somehow.
We had actually
I saw
had several
something.
walkers.
Oh really?
Oh, you lived
How
right
far
over
was
there,
the?
yeah.
Neighbors.
Oh.
I'm surprised our neighbor directly on the street didn't take advantage of it. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, they get aggravated with me every time I think of something that they didn't.
I know we do have some jealous neighbors.
It's hell to be
Hey,
successful.
gotta keep up.
They see all these good-looking girls out here with the
Yeah.
CSA, and they're jealous. That's what it is.
Yeah. Hey.
Being removed from the field because we have rain now every day, every afternoon. 30th, and what did we find in the cornfield?
2 corn.
Wow.
Actually 3.
Those are
See?
big.
1, 2, 3.
Wow, so they're all different
Sizes.
stages. Yeah, as they get bigger, they turn into that big green one. Unbelievable. Okay.
Are these poisonous?
No, no.
Good.
We're gonna feed those to the cows. I'm gonna go over here and just see what everybody's doing on the craft day we're having. We're making bamboo wind chimes and bamboo candles. Oh good, we got names on them. And hey, don't paint the newspaper. Oh, you're trying to get the paint off?
Yeah.
Okay, to get the paint off, you're going to need water, but then you need to dry it.
Do we have some kind of cup? Because all these brushes are going to harden up if I don't put them in water.
Oh, he's... All right. Candle making. You're making candles too?
Yeah. Are you kidding me? They're going to want to burn these, and I don't like
I know.
I had this great candle I got from Party Light. And Daniel says, my word, and Mark says, yes, and I almost had his head. It cost a lot of money. And I'm like, you're kidding me. You let him burn that candle? Honey. Oh, it was a lot of money. It's not. I was so mad.
Mommy, can I eat this?
Yes, you can. You want to wash it first?
Yeah,
Go wash off the dirt.
I picked it fresh from you.
Wow. Alright, we're making bead wind chimes. Oh, that one.
I didn't. I just guessed. Just kind of made it long. You can adjust it later, I guess, huh?
Let's see what you got. Okay.
Masterpiece.
Yep.
The masterpiece has a lot of stuff. What are you saying? A couple of them from the tree.
Oh, and Valerie's making juice.
I have real low
A lot of activity.
We've been here. My entry point is real low. I got one. Well, you're lucky.
Wow. There it is. Okay.
Maybe the girls can make a break.
Yeah, and these soaps and lotions are for sale.
They will. They will harden.
Oh my gosh, look, they're feeding the penny. If you want to, we can feed the cows some corn.
Yeah, they're going to collect that right now. He's got a wagon he's cutting out, and we'll go walk over to the cows.
Probably use that little cart for bamboo, isn't it?
Yeah.
I would love it. Wouldn't that be nice? You can brush your hair.
Can you find another one? Oh, you got cucumbers? You want to eat those?
Yeah.
Okay, wash them off over here in the sink.
On the middle one.
So you finished? Yes. Very nice.
Thank you. Thanks so much. I have to go.
Okay. All right. You got your pots?
I hate to even go. How long are you going to be here?
Until 1:30. And the worm people are coming any minute at 11. Worm composting.
Uh-huh.
You're going to talk
we
about...
actually have a nice little bucket of worms.
Oh, okay. So you're set with that.
But yeah, we can always learn more, so.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks for coming. Bye. They're, you want to help in the garden? Okay. What they're doing is harvesting all this corn, and they're going to feed it to the cows, and there's a couple babies, and then we got carrots we can feed to the sheep, and there's lots of baby sheep. All right, give the cucumbers to Valerie. She's washing, and she's going to make juice out of them. That's really great that you guys are picking that. That's helpful.
Well, we're going to eat
them. You can eat them. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about, I have tomatoes that I'm growing in the pots. I mean, when I came here the last time, I was inspired to start a little garden. Oh. But the tomatoes have the leaves are kind of curling, and it's like a...
If they're curling, then there's an insect sucking the juice out of it. So they need to be sprayed weekly for bugs.
Okay, and I was wondering if you sold here at the farm like a...
They do. They sell a thing called Diatech 5. That's one powder that's in the store.
It's a powder?
You can use it as a powder, or you mix it with water, like a quarter cup to a gallon.
Okay. All right,
but hey.
You got a full plate, that's
yeah.
for sure.
Brian's gonna milk the cow.
Come back here and
St. Lucie Extension was doing a lesson on these, and I thought, well, I'm gonna go see if these were half as good as my one I spent a fortune on, you know, like a worm condo. And these are great. In fact, these are less trouble than that triple decker thing.
Oh, so you do it in this?
I do it in this, and if you want to add them up, you can do the same
where do you
thing.
get those?
These you make.
Where did you buy the Tupperware though?
Oh. Yeah, you can get these anywhere.
Just make sure there's a ridge so they could
If
be
you
stacked.
Make, right.
Good idea.
But and you also will have to add holes to them. You know,
Right.
Which I have small holes for drainage anyway. But if you want the worms to be able to go up through the top,
Right.
then you need the holes to be large enough for the worms to go up through there.
Right. And then you keep it on a lid so you could collect the juice?
Actually, I get another lid. I do keep a lid on it.
Right.
And I keep it covered with this much, you know, a good coat of wet newspapers that doesn't have chlorine in it. Usually, like right now, you can just go out and dunk it in a, if you keep a bucket of water, if you have a rain barrel. But you want it, you see here I've got air holes, because you do want them to have some, you want a little bit of oxygen.
Right.
And then every once in a while I'll go out too and just fluff it up a little bit. You don't want to disturb them too much because of the babies. This one is like almost done. And what you do is you'll sift through here, unless you don't care, because like I've got tomatoes growing in amongst everything else just because the seeds are in there, summer squash or spaghetti squash.
Worms are in there.
This is what the worms turn the garbage into. See how nice this is? What you're seeing here is the castings, which is they eat, and then this is you know, they take this garbage and turn it into really good soil, minus all the seeds. See that? I set it aside for a while because what happens is a lot of times there are little eggs, they have cocoons, and then the babies come out, and instead of putting this in my soil and having all the babies go back into the soil, I use this.
But it has a weird texture. It's kind of dry, like a hard
like an
boiled
egg yolk. That's exactly what it reminds you of. If it's really, really ripe, it's really good. It can be stick out or it can be.
Yeah.
You like that, Snake?
I really like this.